Hey guys, it's Jeff with Simply Derivative. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. This video is going to cover a few trades that we're looking at for earnings plays, and also a couple trades that we're currently in, and a trade we took yesterday on Goldman Sachs. Let's just jump right into it. Let's take a look at the Russell. We got long the Russell yesterday when it was breaking down below the $1,500 mark, and it came into our zone nicely. We got filled around 14.98. Our stop was below 14.95, and it's hit our T1, T2. We've moved up our stop loss to about 15.05 now, and our third and final target is going to be, depending on how price is trading around this area, at 15.08. Our third target was supposed to be at 15.12, with a potential breakout higher above all of these highs in here, all of this congestion. If we can get a strong move up through this 15-12 area, we may clear these like the other equity markets. But for now, this is our trade on the Russell. And let's jump over to nat gas, where we have a trade going on currently. We're up about 480 bucks on that. This was off a daily level around the 285. We got filled at, I think, at the low, which was 2851. Yeah, that hit our order, and it's bounced up. T1 is closer to 2.9, and T2 will be closer to 2.95, with ultimately a T3 closer to $3 on nat gas. Right now, we're up about 510 bucks on that trade, and those are the two futures trades that we have going on now. Let's take a look at Goldman Sachs. It's up about 2.25%, right around $5.40. It pulled back pretty hard yesterday from about 245 all the way down to 235, right in this nice demand area on the daily. Also coincided with a previous high on this candle right in here. You can see from 232 to about 235. Once that cleared that, this was the area ripe for a pullback before maybe another move up towards the highs above 250, 255. But we were able to buy some call options. We bought the 230 calls yesterday and took off most of the position this morning for at least. Our first target was about 33%. We took some off there and took another couple contracts off at our T2. And for these trades, for these options trades, we're basing it off of percentages instead of actual strikes or dollars, or price points rather. And so that's the Goldman Sachs trade. We got a couple different strategies that I just went over. If you guys need to learn more, if you want to learn more on how to take these type of trades and setups, visit us at simplyderivative.com. We have a group coaching Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A bunch of traders join us and trade alongside of us. We also have one-on-one coaching and mentorship if you guys really want, the help and guidance in how to develop a strategy around these different types of instruments and really make consistent money. And let's take a look. One last thing before we go. Let's look at one of the earnings plays we got coming up today. It's United Airlines. On the daily, we've seen the stock come down to about 57 bucks, and it bounced out of this area, and it's making its way back up towards the highs, 80, 82. We are in a bit of an area of resistance or supply right now at the $70. It cleared that, filled the gap, and now has pulled back a little bit before earnings. I still think we're going to see some movement to the upside, so we're looking at potentially buying some calls and financing those calls by selling some puts. And let's take a look here. The trade that we are looking at is basically selling puts further out in time. In this case, it's Jan 2018, the 60 put, and doing it in a 2-to-1 ratio, and then buying the 66.5 calls for this Friday monthly expiration, and we're doing it selling one put to buy 2 calls, and that's the ratio we're doing it at, and potentially going to put on this trade. We still have about a half hour in the trading day. We're going to see how we're trading into the close and determine if we're going to put on this position. But this is an earnings play we have on right now, or we're thinking about, and a couple other ones are going to be eBay and American Express, and we'll go over those in a separate video. But for now, if you guys want some more information on how to do this, just visit the site simplyderivative.com and check out our content, our videos. Visit us on social media, and hope to see you in the room. Happy trading. Bye-bye.